missed my cue. Technically, I did miss my cue. So, let's say goodbye to our good friend Beth Patterson there on the intro music. Yeah. So, good evening. How you doing? I hope you're well. Make sure what I'm doing here. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Hi.
Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Craig. Hi, Taylor.
Yeah, hi to all you folks from the other room. What's happening? So, there we go. You should be able to hear me now. And I just need to switch back over to here so I can see all your nice comments.
Okay, I got the comments. I mean, however you want to do it. Just don't forget to jiggle your mouse.
That's what she said. Hey, Roxanne. And Craig, Scotland. Craig. And Taylor. Welcome. Start off with a little Andy Irvin song, shall we? Just a small town country boy when I left that dusty town. Route 66 to the westward, and I hopped an old freight down. California, here I come by the side door Pullman and the sunburned thumb. They called us Okies, low-down bums, the police on us for round. Never tire of the road, never tire of the rolling wheel, never tire of the ways of the world. The way out yonder's calling me, and the dark road leads me onward, and the highway, that's my code. A lonesome voice that I heard in my head said, never tire of the road. California to the New York Island, me and my guitar. And we played in many a hobo jungle and many a skid row bar. Standing out in the wind and the rain, that lonesome whistle makes a sweet refrain. You're waiting on some old freight train that carries an empty car. Never tire of the road, never tire of the rolling wheel, never tire of the ways of the world. The way out yonder's calling me, and the dark road leads me onward, and the highway, that's my code. A lonesome voice that I heard in my head said, never tire of the road. So I signed on board a Liberty ship to sail the ocean blue. We were carrying guns, TNT, and D-Day soldiers too. All of the men on board agreed with Cisco, Jimmy, Lonnie, and me. Our song rang out across the sea, you fascists bound to lose. Never tire of the road, never tire of the rolling wheel, never tire of the ways of the world. The way out yonder's calling me, and the dark road leads me onward, and the highway, that's my code. The lonesome voice that I heard in my head said, never tire of the road. 2, 3, 4. As I went walking that Ribbon Highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land is for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From the California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Good evening, Kyle Jocko. Good to see you. Good evening, Paul Campbell, from the best coast, the west coast of Ireland. Ah. All right, what are we doing next here? Well, I'm drinking whiskey, so I'm going to do this song. And I'm going to play with a pick, because I can. You can't stop me. All right.
Your only power is log off.
This is a song by Robin Lang, all about that wonderful beverage we have here that fortifies the vocal cords. That's the only reason I use it, for medicinal purposes only. But I got to see the distillery where they make Jamesons and Redbreast and Powers, and over in Ireland. And it was a pretty astonishing feat of chemistry and ingenuity and hard work and time that go into that. And this is a song that captures that. Take clear water from the hill and barley from the lowlands. Take a master craftsman's skill and something harder to find, like secrets in the shape of copper stills, or the slow, silent magic work of time. Whiskey, you're the devil in disguise, at least to some, that's the way it seems. But you're more like an angel in my eyes. Catch the heady vapors as they rise, turn them into dreams. Bring back sherry casks from Spain, some new kind of Alameda, and fill them up again with the spirit of the land. Then let the wood work till the spirits gain, in a process no one fully understands. Whiskey, you're the devil in disguise, at least to some, that's the way it seems. But you're more like an angel in my eyes. Catch the heady vapors as they rise, turn them into dreams. Oh, the spirit starts out clear, but see the transformation after many patient years, when at last the tale unfolds. For the colors of the seasons will appear, from the palest yellow to the deepest gold. Whiskey, you're the devil in disguise, at least to some, that's the way it seems. But you're more like an angel in my eyes. Catch the heady vapors as they rise, turn them into dreams. So when you hold it in your hand, it's the pulse of one small nation, so much more than just a dram. You can see it if you will. The people and the weather and the land, the past into the present is distilled. Whiskey or the devil in disguise, at least to some, that's the way it seems. But you're more like an angel in my eyes. Catch the heady vapors as they rise. Whiskey or the devil in disguise, at least to some, that's the way it seems. But you're more like an angel in my eyes. Catch the heady vapors as they rise, and turn them into peaceful, pleasant dreams.
Gorgeous. Thank you.
Paul Campbell says the sound quality is good. Always like to hear that. Thank you, sir.
Hey, hi to Brian Baxter. Taylor's with us. I see
The microphone's on the
Roxanne.
top up there.
Huh? Is that my microphone?
That's your microphone.
That's my microphone. Okay. Well, I'm still making your margarita.
Okay.
I'm gonna confiscate this and put it in the fridge because I'll be back with the margarita.
Confiscate.
Confiscate. Obfuscate.
No, that's the wrong one. Okay, let's do this one. This is a new one that I learned for my lovely bride at her request. Christy Moore song. In 1986, there's not much for a chippy but swinging a pick. You can't live on love and on love alone, so you sail across the ocean, far away across the foam, to where you're a Paddy, you're a Biddy, you're a Mick, good for nothing but stacking a brick. And your best mate's a spade and he carries a heart to where courses heavenly shod. Oh, I'm missing you, give all for the price of a flight. Oh, I'm missing you under Piccadilly's neon. Well, who did you murder, or are you a spy? I'm just fond of a drink, helps me laugh, helps me cry. Now I just drink Red Biddy for a permanent high. I laugh a lot less, and I'll cry till I die. Oh, I'm missing you, give all for the price of a flight. Oh, I'm missing you under Piccadilly's neon. All you young people, take my notice. All you young people, now take my advice. Before crossing the ocean, you'd better think twice. 'Cause you can't live without love, without love alone. The proof's round the West End that nobody's own. Where the summer is fine, but the winter's a fridge, wrapped up in old cardboard under Charing Cross Bridge. And I'll never go home now because of the shame of a misfit's reflection in a shop window pane. Oh, I'm missing you, I'd give all for the price of a flight. Oh, under Piccadilly's neon. Oh, I'm a senior, give all for the price of a flight. Oh, I'm a senior, under Piccadilly's neon. Ah, the margaritas are coming. Not for you. You don't get any. I get some. Thank you. Ooh, fancy.
Yep.
Try not to spill it.
Yeah.
You got to let go now.
Okay.
I got it.
But you're tilting this way. Okay.
Have to drink it fast.
How is it? I haven't tasted it yet. Boozy.
Smooth. No, it's good. It's good.
Okay, good. Salt or no salt, Janelle?
No salt, please. Thank you.
I'm going to have to put this somewhere else because that's not a flat surface. So.
Do you want me to put that in a sippy cup?
No, we're good.
Okay, I can put it in a double wall sippy cup.
Here, okay. I'm going to hand it off to you if you're okay.
Hand it off to me, and I will
All right.
find.
Yeah, a glass that's less likely to make a huge mess. I mean, it's lovely, it is beautiful, but I shouldn't be trusted with such things. Another quality Christy Moore song. Yeah, thank you. How are we doing Christy Moore? Let's do another Christy Moore song. Why not? There we go. And this was actually written by Christy Moore's brother, who went by the name Luca Bloom, and who canceled his appearance, or was unable to make his appearance, at Milwaukee Irish Festival in 2002. One. I was rounding up. And that's the way Jiggernaut got onto the main stage, the liney stage. Good times. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. 1847 was the year it all began. Deadly pains of hunger drove 1 million from the land. And they traveled not for pleasure, their motive wasn't greed, it was a voyage of survival across the stormy sea. To the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming all the hills of Donegal. Well, some of them knew fortune, some of them knew fame, but most of them knew hardship and died upon the plain. And they spread throughout the nation, they rode the railroad cars, and they brought their songs and stories to ease their aching hearts. To the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. Oh, the city of Chicago, shadows fall. There are people dreaming. All the hills of Donegal. There are people dreaming. All the hills of Donegal. All the hills of Donegal.
Woo! Welcome, John Sullivan. Hi, Derek Darcy. Richard Keene had hair at that gig. Says Chris.
That's how long ago it was.
I showed you those the
See,
pictures of
I got a
Juggernaut
Tommy
on
Tippy
stage.
cup that I can't spill.
Tommy Tippy.
Thank you, darling. Oh, there, I got to move my mouse. Didn't move my mouse. Okay. Well, the holiday time is fast approaching. And I did this song by request this morning. And it's a great song, and it's also a version I've learned from Christy Moore originally, actually. Well, I heard the other version, but heavily influenced by Christy Moore's version. It's actually available on my very special limited release holiday album, Elegant Balls. I'll put a link out there, out on SoundCloud. It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. An old man said, son, I won't see another one. And then he sang a song, Railroad Mountain Dew. And I turned my face away, and I thought about you. Got on a lucky one, came in at 18-1. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, Gesundheit. Oh, I love you, baby. It's gonna be good times when all our dreams come true. They've got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold, but the wind blows right through you, it's no place for the old. When I first took your hand on a cold Christmas Eve, well, I told you that Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome and pretty, queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they howled out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on the corner and danced round the floor. And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay, and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. I could have been someone, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you. Well, I kept them with me, babe, and I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I built my dreams all around you. You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old hoodlum chump, lying there on the drip, nearly dead in the bed. You scumbag, you maggot, you low-rent Bob Saget. Happy Christmas, me arse, I'd rather be dead. And the boys of the NYPD choir were still singing Go Away, Babe, and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. Da 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 da. die. Oh, I love you, baby. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. Happy Christmas. Oh, I love you, baby. It's gonna be good times when all our dreams come true. And the boys of the NYPD choir are still singing, go away, babe. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
Love it. Thank you. Awesome.
Whew. Any requests come through yet?
Well, I did not see them. That doesn't mean they didn't come through. I'm having trouble seeing the comments.
All right, well, I'm just going to do this one because it's here. It starts with F. You'll remember when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun and his jealous sky as we walk and feel the gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love upon the fields of barley? Well, forget the sun and its jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise, you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly. There have been some that I've broken. I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Oh. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun is jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. When we walk in fields of gold. When we walk in fields of gold. Oh.
So welcome to Karen Stevenson, who is a Maryland attendee.
Oh,
And
welcome.
remembers you from long time ago with the Rogues.
That's a long time ago.
Very many years ago.
Many moons ago.
Earlier, at some point, Taylor texted me in Messenger, and I just saw it today. Are you familiar with Made in Texas or something like that? I was like, he's on that one too.
Yep, I'm on that one.
Most of the Rogues albums.
That was one of the first times I played electric bouzouki.
That's right. It was, but before Lars left the band, and I think he sat in and played in the live shows and also on the recordings when we were still in Houston. So up until 2006, pretty consistently. And through them is how we met Lars and EJ, and how Jiggernaut came to be. And yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Back in the day.
So there's been a request for Wild Mountain Time.
Yep, I'm about to do it.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know that I've ever heard you do that. I mean, you must, but I wasn't sure. Also, Muir and the Master Builder.
Okay. Please remember
and
for
I
me.
misspelled Stevenson, and I apologize.
Oh, the summertime is come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme. All around the blooming heather, will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by a young cold crystal fountain, and round it I will pile all the flowers on the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme. All around the blooming heather, will you go, lassie, go? I will range through the wilds and the deep glens, say dreary, and return with the spoils to the bower of my dearie. Will you go, lassie, go? I will all go together to the wild mountain thyme. All around the blooming heather, will you go, lassie, go? If my true love she'll not come. And I'll surely find no other to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will all go together to Powell mountain time all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? All together one more time. I will all go together to Powell mountain time all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go?
Lovely. Thank you.
Can't remember the last time I did that one.
I was going to say, been long enough that I forgot that you do that one. Request for Muir and the Master
Muir and the
Builder.
Master Builder, that's
also,
right.
do you do Dublin in the Rare Old Times?
I do.
I was going to say, I feel like I've heard you do that one.
I do that one.
We have a request for that one.
Okay.
Thank you, Derek.
So first, a Brian McNeil song
Yep.
about John Muir, Long Johnny Muir, a Scotsman who was raised by a very strict father, Lutheran, and made his way out of Scotland after blinding himself in an accident. He blinded himself in an eye. He got his sight back, though. Made his way to the New World. He was going to go to South America. He ended up in San Francisco, I believe. And history was made that way because he ended up stumbling across the great redwood forests in Yosemite. And he was one of the first persons to make that known. He was a founder of the Sierra Club and a big part of why we have this wonderful National Park Service that we have in this country. This is a wonderful song off of Brian McNeil's album, The Back of the North Wind. It's called Muir and the Master Builder. I asked the master builder, why did he make John Muir from the seed of a man so hard and unforgiving, a father who tried to use the gospel to ensure that his son's life would never be worth living. And the Lord's voice whispered from the high Sierra wind, from the mountains where the clear waters lie, saying, hold the bravest heart above the gravest of sins, and I'll show you how to make a hero rise. Leave Calvin and the Bible, lay the parish old and far, give a blind man back his eyes to find the brightest of the stars, then lead him to the altar of a better God by far, in the vale of the Redwood Cathedral. I asked the master builder, how did he find a way to put the man in the mountains and the mountains in the man? How long did he search to find the uncommon clay that he needed for his master builder's plan? And the Lord's voice came down from the high Sierra skies, saying, take a heart of hard Scottish stone, plant the seed of a wild place deep down inside, and I'll show you how to call a hero home. Leave Calvin and the Bible to the parish of Dunbar, give a blind man back his eyes to find the brightest of the stars, then lead him to the altar of a better God by far, in the vale of the Redwood Cathedral. As I stand by the thunder of the roaring mountain falls, and I hear California call you Savior, I cannot help but wonder how the different fortune called we have done the same for Scotland the brave, your home and your fathers. God lives above the redwoods, so men say, looking down straight and true at the best of all his treasures. If a man should stand among them to pray, it's against them the Lord would take his measure. And who grew straighter than long Johnny Muir, a redwood of flesh, blood and bone, filled by the master builder with a passion so pure for the mountains no single man can own. Leave Calvin and the Bible to the parish of Dunbar, leave the blind man back his eyes to find the brightest of the stars, then lead him to the altar of a better God by far, in the vale of the Redwood Cathedral. God lives above the redwoods, so men say.
Beautiful. Love it. Thank you.
Dublin in the Rare Old Times, is that the other one?
Yes, please.
Okay. I learned this from the singing of Mrs. Bruce's boys, Ian Bruce and his brother, who I don't know his name. He's just a brother. On a cassette. Nope, that's not the right one. Maybe I'll do that one too, but that's not the one that was requested. So. Time marches on, as we all know.
Mm-hmm. Whether we want it to or not.
So, this is a reminder that Dublin is a big bustling city, but at one point it was a small town. It was a small port town. Things change over time. Ring, ring, rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the railroad time. Raised on songs and stories, heroes of renown, and passing tales and glories that once were Dublin town. The hallowed halls and houses, the haunting children's rhymes, that once was part of Dublin in the railroad times. My name it is Sean Dempsey, Dublin as you please, born hard and late in Pimlico in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a cooper, lost to redundancy, like my house that fell to progress, my trade to memory. Ring, ring, rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the railroad times. I courted begging, dining, as pretty as you please, a rogue and child of Mary from the rebel liberties. I lost her to a student lad, her skin is black from the cold. When he took her off to Birmingham, she took away my soul. Ring, ring, rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in railroad times. The years have made me bitter, the drink has dimmed me brain, cause Dublin keeps on changing and nothing seems the same. The Metropole and Pillar are gone, the Royal long since pulled down, as the grey unyielding concrete makes a city of our town. Ring, ring, rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the railroad times. Fare thee well, sweet Anna Lippy, I can no longer stay and watch the new glass cages that rise along the quay. My mind's too full of memories, too old to hear new chimes. I'm a part of what was Dublin in the railroad times. Ring, ring, rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the railroad times. ring a ring a rosy.
Yay. Beautiful. Thank you.
Was there something else?
Derek is from, sorry, I'm just reading through the, have we talked about Rich Brotherton yet?
We have not talked about Rich
And there
Brotherton
is
yet.
a link. If you go to, Craig, go to Allison McGee.
Andrea.
Andrea McGee, sorry, Allison, from Beetroot Revival, who sings in Ula with Rich. She posted, and I commented, and then someone put the donation link for me. Because I'm not on my phone, I'm on Wolf's iPad. Our wonderful friend and tremendous recording engineer, musician, has been diagnosed with a rare form of ALS, and he's a musician. He's self-employed, so I believe there probably is not medical
not.
insurance of anything to speak of.
Yep.
So there is a huge concert happening for him at the week after next.
In Austin.
In Austin, Texas, headlined by Lyle Lovett and many other wonderful
Patty
players.
Griffin,
Robert
O'Keen, Alejandro Escovedo, maybe.
Yep, I think a lot of Texas heavy hitters are going to play.
Our
with
own
Rich.
Pat Byrne.
Pat Byrne,
So-
Ula, just all kinds of folks. But for those of us who can't be there, there is a donation link. I will try to find it and post it. We got a request for Under Fiery Skies. Also, some guy named Richard Keene is listening in. I don't know what his
That
problem is.
loser. Okay.
Don't you have anything to do? Oh, that's right. You've got your wife.
I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town. Dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Birds are prowling on the beat. Spring the girl from the streets at night. Dirty old town. You dirty old town. Hey, hey, hey. Heard a siren from the docks. Saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled the spring, the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a good sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, you dirty old town. Hey, hey, hey. dirty old town. Oh, yeah, dirty old town.
Woo! Awesome.
Tonight seems to be the night I play everything in a different rhythm. All right. Not sure why. It's a very big, long link. Taking up the whole...
Yes.
Okay.
And that's a link to buy tickets for anybody who's in Texas and can go.
Yeah, thank you, Kyle, for posting that.
Absolutely. Request for Generations of Change and Fiery Skies.
Okay, I can do those. Me father was a baby frae a wee farm at Cape Lee. He worked on the line all the days of his life. By the time he made second, yeah, he said he reckoned he plowed near on high for the East Yucca fight. He's feet on at Randiston, Crawhill and Cleffington, Canbo and Carnby and Big Rennie Hill. At Kingsbarn he's married, at Boar Hills he's buried, but man, had he left he'd be plowing on still. For those days were his days, those ways were his ways, to follow the plough while his back was still strong. But those days have passed, and the time come at last for the weakness of age to make a way for the young. I wasn't for ploughing, to the sea I was going, to follow the fish and the fisherman's ways. In rain, hail and sunshine I'd watch the lang run line, may man mere contented his hale working day. I've lang like the flooding ground, the Dutch and the Dogger bank, pull the big fish from the deep devil's hole. I've side trawled off Shetland, the Faroes and Iceland, and never much worse than a body could throw. For that day was my day, that way was my way, to follow the fish while my back was still strong. But that day is past, and the time come at last for the weakness of age to make a way for the young. My sons, they have grown, and away they have gone, to search for black oil in the far northern sea. Like oilmen they walk, and like Yankees they talk, there's no much in common between my sons and me. They were rough-rigged on Josephine, Forties and Ninian, Claymore and Dunland, Fisher and all. They made fortunes for sure, for in one run ashore they spent more than I earned in a hail season's work. But this day is their day, this way is their way, to ride their rough rigs while their backs are still strong. But this day will pass, and the time come at last for the weakness of age to make a way for the young. My grandsons are growing, to school they're soon going, the lang weeks of summer they spend here with me. We'll walk through the warm days, talk of the old ways, the cornfields, the codfish, the land and the sea. tales that my father once told. Talk with the old man who once sailed me. Mine has been awfully good. I've shown them all I could of the past and the present, what their future might be. For the morn will be their day, what will be their way? What will they make of their land, sea and sky? Might have seen awfully change, but it still seems so strange to look at my world through a young laddie's eyes. For these days are your days. What will be your way? What will you make of your land, sea and sky? The future is yours to make, so for your children's sake, take a look at your world through a young laddie's eyes. Thank you. Woo. Under Fiery Skies. Interestingly, the only You song I have. He spent a long time waiting for the storm, and when it came, she was beautiful. Her hair in wet ribbons surrounding her face, and she laughed in the rain and sang under fiery skies. So wrap her in the finest gauze and try to hide the subtle flaws that spring like hope eternal from her rainy lips and shining eyes. Then I try to stay her with the fingers of your hand, and the clouds are drawn away by the morning. He spent a long time waiting for her hand, and when she granted it, he kissed her solemnly and went to book their passage to a far-off land where their fortunes lie awaiting under fiery skies. So wrap her in the finest gauze and try to hide the subtle flaws that spring like hope eternal from her rainy lips and shining eyes. Then I try to stay her with the finger of your hand, but the clouds are drawn away by the morning. They spent a long life working in the sun, And when the evening came, he wrapped his arms around her head, laid her down beside him on the warm, receptive earth, and they laughed as the shadows moved across the fiery sky. So wrap her in the finest veil, and though the roses turn to pale, and spring no longer blossoms in her pretty lips and shining eyes, you will not have to stay her with the fingers of your hand. But the clouds are drawn away by the morning, for the clouds are drawn away by the morning.
Wiggle your mouse. Wiggle it. It's frozen.
Well, it's not for me.
Okay. It's back now. Maybe it was just mine. Hey, Craig, please don't post the tip jar. That's very nice. But instead post the Rich Brotherton link. Okay? Thank you. Because anything that comes in, we'll just have to transfer over to.
Yeah, we'll send over to
so
Rich's fund.
We'd much rather you send it directly into that fund.
Oh, McPherson's rent. Yeah, I'll do that one for you, Richard, after I
Yep.
do this one.
Yeah, for sure. Did I miss Fiery Skies?
I just did it. I just finished it, literally.
That's not the one I meant to say. Generations of Change.
That's what I did before that one.
Okay. I'm having a moment. How did I not process any of that?
When I wished I was in Austin, in the chilly part of bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are. But here I sit in Dublin, just rolling cigarettes and holding back, choking back the shakes with every breath. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Now I am just a poor boy, work's my middle name, and if money was a reason, I would not be the same. I'll stand up and be counted. I'll face up to the truth, I'll walk away from trouble, but I can't walk away from you. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I love you from the get-go, I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. I've been to Fort Worth. And I have been to Spain, and I have been too proud to come in out of rain. Well, I have seen the David, seen the Mona Lisa too, and I've heard Doc Watson play Columbus Stockade Blues. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, I love you till I die. I love you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I wished I was in Austin, in the Chili Potter Bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are.
Do you want a margarita?
I do. Give me a second.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna have tacos in a minute. As soon as this runs about another 40 minutes.
What's this?
Another 15 minutes.
This is the Saturday Night Howl. Wolf's been doing this since 2020.
Yeah.
So we are live streaming. We have about 15 friends online from,
Audience.
uh-huh,
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Oh, I'm so glad I can.
from Ireland.
Yeah,
and,
join us if you like.
Okay.
Virginia and Maryland and Scotland.
Uh-huh.
It's fun.
Okay. I'll be.
Yeah, anytime.
It's for Richard Keene.
Yeah.
Farewell, your dungeons dark and strange, wretch's destiny. McPherson's time don't be lying on yonder gallows tree. It was by a woman's treacherous hand that I was condemned to. She stood up in a window ledge, and a blanket sneaked through over me. Say on to me, say on to me, so walk the naked he. He played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. Laid a grant, all that healing sent that first laid hands on me. He played the call of Peter Brown, let McPherson be. So untie his bands, lay off my hands, gave to me my sword. There's no man in all Scotland, but I'll brave him now. Say on to me, say down to me, say on to me, he played a tune and he danced around below the gallows tree. Richard Keene.
Would there be some kind of cool solo here? Is that what you're saying?
There's some that came to city hang, some to buy my fiddle. But before I pay her, I'll drag her over the middle. He's taking the fiddle in the baby's hands, he's breaking all the steam, saying there's another to play with thee, and I am Pete and Gee. Say round to me, say down to me, so on to me, he played a tune, he danced around below my mother think when first she cradled me? I returned to the rolling tray and day on the gallows tree. The reprieve was coming on the break about to let McPherson free. They put the clock in a quarter four and they hanged him by the tree. Say round to late, say down to late, so wantonly gay. He's played a tune, he's danced around below the gallows tree. Say round to late, say down to late, so wantonly gay. He's played a tune, he's danced around below the gallows tree. Below the gallows tree. Below the gallows tree.
Woo! Love it.
Also one I haven't done forever.
You have not done that one in forever.
Let's see what jumps out at me. Oh, do this one.
Okay.
Also haven't done this in a while, but it's a pro for this time and place. Give us your tired and weak, and we will make them strong. Bring us your foreign songs, and we will sing along. Leave us your broken dreams, we'll give them time to mend. Still a lot of love living in the promised land. Living in the promised land. Our dreams made of steel. The prayer of every man is to know how freedom feels. There's a winding road across the shifting sand, and room for everyone living in the promised land. So they come from a distant isle, nameless woman faces child like a bad dream. Till there was no room at all, no place to run, no place to fall. Give us our daily bread, we have no shoes to wear, no place to call our home, only this cross to bear. We are the multitudes, lend us a helping hand. Is there no love anymore, living in the promised land? Living in the promised land. Our dreams are made of steel, the prayer of every man to know how freedom feels. There's a winding road across the shifting sand, and room for everyone living in the promised land. Living in the promised land. Our dreams are made of steel, the prayer of every man is to know how freedom feels. There's a winding road across the shifting sand, and room for everyone living in the promised land. Living in the promised land.
Awesome. Loved that. Thank you.
We got time for a couple more.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm afraid to ask for something in case you just did it.
okay.
Did you do Dublin Blues already?
I did. I did indeed.
Told ya. Told ya.
Well,
How about the Cape?
okay.
I'm teasing just because I know you
Okay.
haven't done that one.
Do two more. We'll do this one, and then we'll do like Singing Louder or something.
Okay.
I don't know
I'm
why
getting
this one.
hungry.
This is a system repair night, so I'll be on at 9 o'clock. I gotta go to
Oh,
work.
that's right. I forgot you have to go to work. Well, then we better get you fed before you got to go to work.
The sheep's in the meadow, the cows in the corn. Now is the time for a child to be born. You'll cry for the moon, and you'll laugh at the sun. And if he's a boy, he'll carry a gun. Sang the crow on the cradle. And if it should happen that our baby's a girl, never you mind if her hair doesn't curl. With rings on her fingers and bells on her toes, and a bomber above her wherever she goes. Sang the crow on the cradle. Rock-a-bye baby, the dark and the light. Somebody's baby is born for a fight. Rock-a-bye baby, the white and the black. Somebody's baby is not coming back. Sang the crow on the cradle. Your mother and father are scraping, they'll save to build you a coffin and dig you a grave. Hush-a-bye, little one, why do you weep? We've got a toy and we'll put you to sleep. Sang the crow on the cradle. Bring me a gun and I'll shoot that bird dead. That's what your mother and father once said. Oh, crow on the cradle, oh, what shall I do? That is a thing I'll leave up to you. Sang the crow on the cradle. Sang the crow on the cradle.
I love that one. Will you do Boys of Barnasrada again?
I think I already did it tonight.
I know you did it this morning.
I know I did it this morning. I
Okay,
thought I
well
also did
then,
it tonight.
How about you have not done Flower of Scotland tonight. You did it this morning, and I liked it.
I did this morning, yeah. A man's a man for all that. I can't do that, but I can do a different Burns song. Well, I actually could do. No, I'm not rehearsed up on it enough. I don't have a version of A Man's a Man that I'm prepared to do, but I have this other one that was on the new album. That's a Robert Burns song. That's a favorite of our friend Kyle Jocko. So we'll do that.
Oh, excellent. And the arrangement borrowed, stolen from Matthew. No, not. This is Sweet Afton.
Nickel Creek
Yes, Nickel
is
Creek.
where I got
was thinking
inspired to do it.
We need to you need to work up Sweet Tim's
Yeah.
Flow Softly, which was what I was actually thinking about at this moment.
Flow gently, sweet Afton, among my green braes. Flow gently, I'll sing thee a song in thy praise. My Mary's asleep by thy murmuring stream. So flow gently, sweet Afton, disturb not her dream. Thou stark dove whose echo resounds through the glen. All you wild whistling blackbirds in yon thorny den. Thou green-crested lapwing, thy screaming forbear. Oh, I charge you, disturb not my slumbering fair. Oh, how lofty, sweet Afton, thy neighboring hills, far marked with the courses of clear winding rills. There daily I wander as noon rises high. My flocks and my Marys, sweet caught in my eye. How pleasant thy banks and green valleys below, where wild in the woodlands the primroses blow. There oft as my evening sweeps over the lane, the sweet scented bird shades my Mary hand me. Oh, thy crystal stream Afton, how lovely it glides, and winds by the car where my Mary resides. I want in thy waters a snowy feet lay. Whoa, as the gathering sweet flowerets she stems thy clear way. Flow gently, sweet Afton, among thy green braes. Flow gently, sweet river, the theme of my lays. My Mary's asleep by thy murmuring stream. So flow gently, sweet Afton, disturb not a dream.
Yay.
Thank you.
So you want to do Sing It Louder and then go eat some tacos? And
I do.
Then you have to go log on and.
Yep.
Is it the monthly
Server updates and
server
stuff.
updates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You need to.
And
Are
I-
those added to family calendar? Because I don't see them.
I think I did.
Okay.
Okay, so a song by Mr. Dave Gunning, a Canadian.
But he's very open about
He's
it.
very open about it, yes. But in these times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. No, different song. In these times of trouble, find some people to surround yourself who will help bring out the best in you and who you can do the same for them.
All we have left, all we have is each other.
Oh my god, that's so resonant right now.
Yep.
This song is. You're gonna. have
But
that feeling, and it wasn't even.
raise your voices in song.
That's right.
Song heals a lot. I am a soldier, but I never had a gun. I carry songs upon my shoulders, hoping we shall overcome. But on this road, I'm not the only one who's following the thunder of the drum. And I am not rich, but I have more than I need. In the middle of this battlefield of money-driven greed, and the line's getting thinner now between right and wrong. You lift your voice, I'll beat the drum. Across the valleys and up through these hills, there's a feeling all over this land. If we stand and rise together, there is change within our power. I am preaching to the choir to sing it louder. I am preaching to the choir, sing it louder. Let's sing for the living, upon the land and in the sea. Let's sing out for justice. Let's sing what we believe as the world spins round and round. May we one by one all join hands and beat the drum. Across the valleys and up through these hills, there's a feeling all over this land. If we stand and rise together, there is change within our power. I am preaching to the choir to sing it louder. I am preaching to the choir, sing it louder. So raise your voices now, we can make this work. Through the eye of the storm, we shall be heard. There's an echo in the distance that's been played before. More suffering and hardship, more cruelty and war. But before we stop and rest, we must pass it on. For the young to march and beat the drum. Across the valleys and up through these hills, there's a feeling all over this land. If we stand and rise together, there is change within our power. I am preaching to the choir to sing it louder. I am preaching to the choir to sing it louder. Across the valleys and up through these hills, there's a feeling happening all over this land. If we stand and rise together, there is change within our power. I am preaching to the choir, to sing it louder. I am preaching to the choir, to sing it louder. I am preaching to the choir, sing it louder. Let them hear you in the cheap seats,
And the ballot box.
in the state house, in the courthouse. Make your voice heard. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining us.
Yay.
I am Wolf Loescher. You're most definitely not. Thank you for joining us. We're here almost every Saturday, 6 o'clock Mountain Time, 7 o'clock Central Time. Like, follow, and share all these people. Go and make a donation to Rich Brotherton's fund if you can and have ability to do that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Anything else from the peanut gallery over here?
No, that's really it. I'm about to put another link to Rich Brotherton's fundraiser.
Okay.
It goes through Music Helps Austin, Texas, but it is earmarked Rich Brotherton. Okay.
So please give if you can. He's on every one of my albums, of my solo albums.
He's played on them, and
He's played on them,
recorded
helped
them
engineer
and
the
co-produced. So,
Yep. So
amazing, wonderful guy. He
Yep.
actually will perform for anybody that can get to Austin for the show.
Yep. So thanks very much for being here. We're going to play out with our good friend Miss Beth Patterson.
Awesome.
Wherever you are, whenever you are, be excellent to each other, and
Karen Stevenson, come back again next
be
Saturday.
fiercely kind. Okay. But we'll be back again next week.
That's
Cheers.
right. We're not going anywhere. Yay.